Okay, we're gonna be adding our spooky tree on top of the background that we painted last week. Now, if you're looking at my tree on my finished picture, it looks a little odd. This is because we're gonna be using a different perspective. What does that mean? Perspective means how you are looking at something. So, if one person is on one side of Miss Lawson's art room, they're gonna see something different than if a person was across the room looking from the other side. This tree, we are looking at a perspective as if we were laying under the tree. So that's why it's going to be coming out from the corner, going diagonal across the paper. And we're going to be doing a little bit different than you see up there, but the same type. Folder holder. Please make sure that you open it up. Notice there's names on the back, so make sure you're passing out the correct paper to the correct person. Take your folder, please return it to Miss Lawson's box because these will be wet. Flip your paper over. You're going to keep it vertical, making sure that you got it on your paint mat also, because we are painting the whole paper. So, supply manager, when you go back there, you're only going to see brown and your houses. So make sure you give everybody a paintbrush from the table captain. And again, we're only using one color, so we do not need any water. To create the tree, what you're going to do is you're going to start in the bottom right corner. And I'm going to kind of draw out the shape and then I'm going to fill it in. So here's the corner. I'm going to come out. And I'm going up across. Okay. It kind of looks funny, I know. And then I'm going to get a little more paint and I'm going to go on the top part of the corner. So, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like wider, then it goes thinner, then it goes wider at the other corner. That is gonna be, because at this tip, we're actually gonna draw a V and a V. The little inside of the V's is gonna stay purple. This is the actual tree right there. So then once you draw the V's, I've got my majority of my actual tree trunk painted in. Before we move on, before it dries, take your paintbrush, then we're gonna flip it just like we did last week. We are gonna use the end of the brush to draw in the bark on the tree. So all we're gonna do is go top to bottom. Drawing some lines, not a lot, because you can still see the purple through it. I don't want to quite see the purple. Okay, so just a few lines. Now we're going to create the limbs coming off the tree. So we're gonna come to the carpet. Miss Lawson's gonna play the video while I switch out the paintbrushes to use a thinner brush. So please make sure that before you come to the carpet, go ahead and put that brush in the house so Miss Lawson can pick up your house and get you a new thinner brush. Okay, so table captain, you've got a new house. These are new brushes, so give everybody a different brush. We're still using brown paint. We're going to use this brown paint to create the littler tree limbs. So you can notice it is a thinner one. We're going to move to the top part of our tree, and all we're going to do is draw little thin lines coming off this tree trunk. Now be careful because we don't want to draw tree limbs all the way down. We're just kind of staying halfway up the paper. And I do something called the Y. See the letter Y right there? Another Y. Okay, again, I don't want to do too many because we're kind of looking up at the tree. We're not... Do a Y coming off here. So I can tell that's halfway up. We got a little tree branch coming off. Brush, flip it over, put it in the house. that's gonna give it. We're gonna wait for Miss Lawson to dismiss the supply managers to the back counter, and then we're gonna wait to be dismissed to take our tree to the drying rack. Remember, it stays vertical.